Hey everyone, so today I have a video for you guys on my favorite blushes, my top 10 favorite blushes. I'm really excited to do this because I haven't been wearing blush a lot for the last little while, but I actually started really getting into blush and really like playing with it and just like realizing how different you can look with just blush. By changing, with blush you can alter the dimensions of your cheek. You can make your cheeks look higher. You can, do a lot of different things with blush. You can make yourself look more alive with just a touch of color. I love blush. So I'm going to show you guys my top 10 blushes, and I won't lie, the majority of them are really expensive because they're either from MAC or NARS or something like that. So I'm going to start off with all my my MAC ones. Okay, yeah, I'm going to start off with my MAC blushes. So my favorite MAC blushes are, the first one that I really like in the fall time is Breezy. I always pull out Breezy because it's sort of like a shimmering berry sort of color. Actually, it has like an iridescence to it that reminds me a lot of the eyeshadow color called Hepcat. So I really like this color. It's sort of like it's sort of like a wine color, but it's more blue toned. So it's a very cool colored blush, and this is what it's called. Hopefully that focuses. Breezy. So that's the first one. The second one is a limited edition, and I really like it because there's options with it, and I really like their mineralized blushes. I find that they're really smooth and very pigmented and just wonderful on the skin. So this one's called Band of Roses, and that's the tag. And this is what it looks like, and it's a blush duo. Now again, this color is quite cool. These colors are quite cool, as they're blue toned, so it's sort of like a baby pink with a mauvey rosy kind of color, and it's just wonderful. You can add a lot of dimensions to your cheek with this. You can use the light pink color as a highlight because it is a little bit sheer, as you can see, but it's still beautiful and it sits really nice on the skin. So that's what it looks like. And I can't remember how much it was, but if we don't have CCOs in Canada, but you might be able to find it at one or online, eBay maybe, if you're interested in getting one. The next color that I have here is called Dolly Mix, and it's called a sheer tone shimmer blush, and I believe Breezy is also in that category, sheer tone shimmer. So Dolly Mix, and this is what it looks like. This is more of a warmer pink color. It's very bright, very fun. I like this in the summertime with a tan because it just stands out. It really pops. It's not the brightest color per se, but it is very, it's very warming to the skin. And it's a little tropical, so that's why I really enjoy this shade a lot. I don't know if you guys can see without the shadow, but there's a lot of shimmer in it. But it's not like a gritty shimmer. It's a very well blended shimmer, so it doesn't leave you looking sparkly or glittery, but you have a very nice sheen to your cheeks. So that's another one. I think my last MAC blush here that I have is the Nuance, and you guys have seen me use this a lot. This was limited edition as well. This one was in their last Christmas holiday gift set, and it's a peach. It's a peach color with lots of golden flecks in it. It's very, I think it's coming up true to the color. It has a pinky undertone, but it's a very warm color, and this just looks amazing on the cheeks. It's not that dark, so this would actually suit somebody who's more on the pale side, and it could be a highlighter for somebody who's on the darker side and somebody who's in between. It could kind of work as a blush, but it's a wonderful color, and it's sheer, but it leaves behind a nice golden glow. Like, it's it works really well over top of bronzer, actually. So that's that for the MAC blushes. My other blushes I have are, wow, I have a lot. One of the top favorite ones of mine is by Urban Decay, and this is a beautiful rose-colored blush with a gold undertone. It has some golden shimmer in it, but it goes under the skin very pinky, very rosy, and it gives a really nice flush to the cheeks. Like, I really like putting it on because it has a little bit of a red undertone. It actually puts like a nice flush into my cheeks, but I have to be careful with using colors like these because if you already have redness in your skin, it can accentuate it. So I'd really stay away from this if you tend to have redness in your skin, because you can kind of see the red undertone in it. But it's a very beautiful color, and you can see in the light the light's catching the shimmers in it. Very, very beautiful color. One of my top favorite colors. And I got this, by the way, on hotlook.com, and I paid $5 for it compared to whatever it cost in Sephora, but I paid $5, so I was really happy with that. Love Urban Decay. My next one that I have that's a little bit more on the expensive side as well is the infamous Orgasm blush by NARS. And to be honest, I had really wanted Super Orgasm more, but when I went back to Sephora and I saw that it had bigger flakes of glitter in it, I wasn't very impressed because I don't want to walk around looking like a disco ball. A lot of people say, oh, you know, it doesn't last, and it, you know, once you put it on, it kind of falls off and whatnot. But what's the point in buying a blush with glitter if it's just gonna fall off, right? Or if it does stay, you end up looking super shiny. So I really do like the color, so I opted with the original, and it's a very peach color. It's a little bit orangey. Okay, the color I would say is like an apricot color, and it has a really nice golden shimmer in it, but it's not a heavy shimmer. It is reflective, but it's not like, it doesn't like go on like a chrome effect. It shows up on the skin very nicely. It just adds like a really subtle glow. It's a really beautiful color, and it's well sought after. Like, I guess it's probably one of the most #1 blushes out there. A lot of people say that ELF has a really good dupe for it, but I still prefer this one over the ELF one. I'd like the ELF blush, whatever the dupe is for this one. I have it and I like it, but I prefer this one better because it's I find that the powder is more finely milled, so it goes on a lot smoother. So I guess you get what you pay for. So I do have 4 more blushes. Wow, 4 more blushes going on. I like this color called Berry Mary, and I think it's by ELF. Oh yeah, it is by ELF. And it's a very good dupe for a NARS blush called Oasis, I believe. So it's kind of like a dusty rose color with a lot of reflective gold bronzy shimmer in it. This is what it looks like. It is a berry color, but it's kind of like a dusty, yeah, it has hints of dusty rose in it. Very beautiful color. And for $3, that is not bad. Well worth the money for this blush. So my second one here is by ELF, and it's extremely shimmery. And this is, I would say, more of a cool tone pink. It's sort of a mauvey color. It's called Fuchsia Fusion, and it's interesting because it has multicolored shimmer in it. Like, I can see some gold, some bronze, some silver, and I guess you guys can see in the camera for yourself that there is a lot of shimmer there. Very, very shimmery color, but it goes on very beautiful on the skin. And this is also a color that I really like for fall. For some reason, I really like cool toned colors in the fall. So my one NYX product is called Pinky, and it's just a dull pink sort of color. I think it's more on the cool tone as well, and there's not a lot of shimmer in it. I think it's considered a matte blusher, but I really, really like this color. I use this color a lot with my Petticoat Mineral Skin Finish by MAC because it gives a really nice glow to the cheeks. But I mostly wear this color in spring because of how light it is. But it's very opaque. It's not a very sheer color because it's matte. It's a wonderful color to own. And it's one of the cheaper ones. So it's actually my favorite, you know, overall. I wish that I could wear it more seasons, but I find that as my skin color changes from my summer color to my winter color and vice versa, I go between cool and warm. So in the summertime, I'm definitely warm colors. In the winter and fall, I'm definitely in the cool colors because my skin gets paler. So that's why I tend not to wear this one as much. But I still love it. Definitely love it. My last but not least is by Hard Candy, and I got this color because of Beauty Chaotic, Jackie. So I'm going to shout you out, girl, because I saw you with this color and I had to get it. It's the Hard Candy Living Doll Blush Crush Baked Blush. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this is what it is, and it's a pink. I would say it's more of like a warm baby pink with champagne colored veining, and it is just beautiful. I think in a way it's a little bit too light for my skin tone to be just a blush, but it looks really nice blended with like a darker color or as a highlight on the top of my cheekbones. But I absolutely adore this color, and I really like the packaging. But I have to say, you have to be really careful with these blushes because they are really powdery. I have every single one of the colors, but 2 of them are already crumbled in their packaging. I want to show you guys, just hope that it doesn't spill through. But this is one of them, and it's, as you guys can see, it's smashed. I don't even know how. The other one is in such bad disarray that I can't even... And the thing is, the way that the packaging is, it's leaking out somehow. So my whole dresser is covered with it. So just really be careful if you have the Hard Candy blushes. But yeah, so that's it. That's my top 10 favorite blushes. If you guys have any questions about them, please let me know. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao!